Welcome, Aries. These are going to be your guidance cards for the week of July 6th through July 12th of 2021. Energy of the week, you have Magician in the Mirror. So Aries, Magician in the Mirror says you're going to be working with your own personal powers this week, but you're going to be doing it in front of other people. I feel like it's saying you're going to be sharing your powers with other people this week. We are going to clarify, Aries. We're going to use Queen of the Moon Oracle to clarify. I do want to mention a couple of things. We have the new moon July 10th. It's the new moon in Cancer. You really want to focus on your intentions and setting your intentions for this new moon. This particular new moon is going to be a little bit more difficult to set intentions for and to keep those intentions, because this new moon is directly opposite of Pluto. Pluto is about letting go and finishing things. So this moon transit, it's in its own sign. It's very emotional. It just doesn't want to let go. So Aries, be very focused on what your intentions are. Make sure you're being very clear with where you're wanting to go. So you have hunger. Hunger talks about feeding the wolf within us. If you feed the good wolf good things, you do good things. If you feed the negative wolf, then negative things happen. I'm feeling like this could also be about thoughts, like having positive and negative thoughts. But I definitely feel like it's someone who is desiring something. The Hunger card is the Wolf Moon. The Wolf Moon talks about your passions, your desires, what it is that you're wanting. It also says to make sure that you don't let your passions, like what you're wanting, override your actions. Alright, Aries, I've added the Numinous Astro deck back in so we can get a little bit more clarification on our energy of the week. This really helps you be able to place it in your own birth chart. So Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer. This is going to have something to do with healing. It's his healing powers here, and that could be what you're doing, Aries. But with the Hunger Moon, it kind of gives me like a warning. Like it's something that it's possible you're letting your desires like override what you would normally do, like what actions you would normally take. But Chiron comes out and tells me that this has something to do with healing. I would definitely look in your birth chart, Aries, to see, of course, where Chiron is placed. And that could be what you're healing, what you're working on this week. Alright, Aries, we're going to do our main spread for the week from Dreams of Gaia. This was actually one of my very first decks, and I haven't used them in a long time. Pulled them out the other day, and they work just as great as they did the first day. So let's see if we can figure out what challenge or obstacle you're facing this week. What is it that you're healing? Alright, so you have the Six of Fire. So, Aries, the Six of Fire is about making a truce with someone. I feel like something's happened, Aries, and there's some sort of disappointment. You expected something to go a certain way. Expectations, I'm feeling like expectations. Something happened, and now you're learning or healing this and realizing this card is also the first word in the book is healing through meditation. So I feel like that's your challenge or obstacle. That's what you're working with this week, but that's what you're healing. It has something to do with making a truce with someone. Lesson already learned that can help you with that challenge or obstacle. Look at that. You have the Self. So Aries, you are the first house. The first house is the Self. It's about your personality, your overall being. Aries, this card represents establishing a self identity, something about your own self, not with anyone else. I feel like you've been on this journey, Aries, with someone, and now it's time to focus on your own healing and your own part of your journey. Outcome. You have the Four of Air. So Aries, the Four of Air is about discipline, structure, routine. I feel like this is a massive week for you, Aries. You're healing something very big. Something that clearly had to do with some sort of partnership where there was some sort of disagreement. It could have been a falling out. But I think there was just expectations, and the expectations weren't met. But now it's time to call truce. It's like you see that this was all part of your healing. It's all a part of gaining your own personal power. That's clearly what you're working with this week, Aries. But it's bringing you structure. It's bringing you routine, organization. I'm feeling like you're cleaning out the clutter. You're removing the excess. All right, Aries, we're going to clarify, and we're going to use Rider-Waite. So the challenge or obstacle is being able to do something on your own. I feel like the expectation was you thought this person was going to be with you on this journey or go along with you in some way on this journey. And you're realizing that this is something that you're doing on your own. It could have been because of this person, Aries. This person could have helped you be able to become this independent, financially capable person. But I feel like the challenge or obstacle is that you're realizing that it's time for you to move on and do something on your own, Aries. For self, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune tells me that things are starting to turn in your favor. You're starting to see the positives of this journey, Aries. And for your outcome, you have the Ten of Swords. So I feel like this routine, this structure, this discipline that you're bringing yourself is ending some sort of painful life cycle, some sort of painful life lesson. Alright, Aries, we're going to do magical times next, and these are going to be direct messages to you from Spirit about this situation. These empowerment cards can give you guidance, maybe show you a next step, something that's coming your way, or it could just be confirmation that you're on the right path, Aries. Adversity. See the gifts and challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storms. Clearly, this was difficult for you here, Aries. Power. Call upon the elements. Focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. This is very specific, especially with that new moon. With the Cancer new moon on the 10th, where it's just opposite of Pluto, it's really going to be difficult to set intentions. It's really going to be difficult to let something go, but you're doing it, Aries. You're doing it. Kindness. Live with compassion. Open your heart to all life forms. Be an angel with hands. And that's really what you're doing, Aries. Friendship is on the bottom. I'm going to take it. Be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. Alright, Aries, we're going to end it with a Moonology Oracle. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like you're going to be very emotional this week, but I'm feeling like you're gathering control, gathering power over your emotions. It's like your own personal power is helping this healing. I feel like structure, discipline, routine is the outcome of the week, and that's really what's going to help you start this new beginning, this new part of your journey. You have communication is key. It's the new moon in Gemini. So Aries, if you're on the twin journey, that could definitely be a message. Full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. We do have the new moon in Cancer. And you are good enough. It's the full moon in Virgo. You are good enough, Aries. Alright, I'm going to leave it right there. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, if it feels like your tribe, please like and subscribe.